as in the ending of the Lord's Prayer, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. When Amen is said at the end of a prayer, the word comes from Old Egypt, or better said, Kemet, Kemetian or Kemetic God's name. This god was linked with finishing things. Saying Amen signifies we are still praying to this God. Have you ever wondered why you say Amen? Do you know what Amen means? Who is this God? Did the Kemetians believe in life after death, and was there a reward or punishment in the underworld? Many people may not be able to answer these questions, but did you know that a long time ago, before any of the modern religions existed, the ancient Kemetians were the first to think about these ideas? Even if you don't realize it, you might be thinking like the ancient Kemetians, who believed in these ideas thousands of years ago. I'm not trying to make you doubt your faith or what you've learned since you were little as the absolute truth. The truth can be different for each person. What you believe to be true might not be true for someone else. The ancient Kemetians left behind many stories, ideas, and beliefs that have influenced history a lot. Let's look at some of the important things the ancient Kemetians believed that have affected our modern world. It's important to know that ancient Kemetic stories and beliefs have changed over time as people's knowledge, thoughts, and cultures have evolved. The story of creation. The ancient Kemetians had a story about how the world was created. They believed that in the beginning there was only a big ocean of chaos called None, surrounded by darkness. In this dark water, there was only the one God. By his own will, he came out of the chaos, for his name is Atum, also named Amun, including Ra, and created Shu and Tefnut. Shu was the god of air, and Tefnut was the goddess of moisture. They had children named Jeb and Nut, the god of the earth and the goddess of the sky. This is how the physical universe was made. This story is similar to the Bible's creation story. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Virgin birth. The idea of a miraculous birth without a man and woman being together is found in ancient Kemetian culture. Even though Horus was not born from a virgin, his birth was still considered miraculous. The belief in the birth of Horus by his mother, Isis, goes back to early Kemetian history. Horus's birth was understood as a special kind of natural birth without a man. For example, Horus, the falcon-headed god, was born after his father Osiris was killed by his uncle Seth. Osiris's body was cut into pieces. Isis, his wife, found her husband's body parts and put them back together, except for his male part, which was thrown into the Nile and eaten by a fish, according to some stories. After making a golden phallus, Isis brought Osiris back to life and conceived Horus. This story also appears in the stories of Queen Hatshepsut and Amenhotep III, where their divine births are celebrated through stories and art. These ancient Kemetian stories have similarities with biblical stories, like Isaiah 7:14, 15, and the birth stories of Jesus Christ in Matthew and Luke. Egyptian mythology has influenced many cultures and religions, changing over time but keeping its core ideas. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the cosmos, may we find inspiration in the ancient wisdom of astrotheology. and the enduring quest for meaning in the universe. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And thank you for joining me.